Hello from the bathroom.
Hello from the bathroom.
Let's fly away! It's a miracle. I'm also surprised.
A real taxi, let me show you.
Do I look pretty? I experienced that a lot. When I was a Christian, I believed that there's nothing after death. I'm a highly emotional person and I care about other human beings.
I third, fourth, fifth, 10th guess myself.
Sometimes I even understand lies. Your mind doesn't expand. I don't contact anybody. I'm broke. Oh, ow. This is what I hate about having nails. Fucking hell,
Hello,
that
my
hurts.
beautiful friends. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I already filmed this video before on a different format. It was a sit-down video and I hated it. So we're gonna try something different today. I'm going to holler at you every hour and I'm going to answer questions from a personality test, and this I'm doing for our friend Rachel Ray. She popped a comment on one of my self-reflection videos, I think 2 months ago, and I'm only following up on it now. She said something about she says she envies me for being able to self-reflect. She doesn't know herself. She doesn't think that if anybody asked about her personality, she'd be able to talk about it. Something along those lines. I'll pop the comment on the screen. So this video is dedicated to Rachel.
And editing Lani over here. So on that vlog, I meant we are dedicating the video to Rachel as a way to show that there's many ways, including this one, that you could use to find who you are or discover yourself, your personality. Hello from the bathroom.
Hello from the bathroom. But I'm not in the bathroom now.
I am getting ready and I'm going to be answering 3 questions at a time. So, well, they're not really questions, they're more like assumptions. So, you regularly make new friends? No, I do not go anywhere and I do not make friends when I go somewhere because I don't know. I just don't make friends. I don't talk to anybody. Strongly disagree. You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. No, I do not. The only time that I get to do that is when I'm doing fun facts videos. Those things pique my interest, but I do not go out of my way to find them out on a general basis. So the answer is I disagree strongly. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Actually, it doesn't only make me feel that way. Sometimes I actually do cry. So I strongly agree.
I cannot believe how time is flying. It's just flying away. Like, what is the destination? I don't know. It's just let's fly away. Okay, let me stop being silly. Anyway, our next 3 assumptions is you often make a backup plan for a backup plan. That is totally true. I do not believe that I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't believe that things can just happen just like that. When they do, I'm like, oh, it's a miracle. So yeah, there's always a backup plan for a backup plan. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I do now, but it takes a lot. So much so, sometimes my hands shake because I'm struggling to contain my feelings. So I will agree, but I will use a small bubble. Okay, at social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. That is true. People make me anxious, so I try to avoid them. Now, if there's people that I know, I'm gonna talk to them. If there's people that I know that I've never met, like from social media, I will also try to talk to them. It will take me guts. But those that I don't know, what am I gonna say to you if I don't know you? Nothing.
Nothing. Bye.
I agree. I'm now at home. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. That is true, because if I don't, it will bother me until I finish the other thing. And I will feel like there's a lot of chaos going on if I do not finish the other thing to feel accomplished. I think it's all a mental thing. I don't know. But yes, I agree. All right. You are very sentimental. I wholeheartedly agree. I already told you when other people cry, I don't feel like crying. I already cry. And I just like everything. Matters of the heart. I love it. Yes, very sentimental me. I agree. You like to use organizing tools like schedules. I'm also surprised. But anyway, okay, I'm a list person, but I'm not sure if I use a lot of, I don't use a lot of organizing tools. Hi Tabby, welcome to my channel. Let me agree but use the small bubble because I only use lists. It's 1 p.m. I'm in a taxi. I'm nervous AF, but at least there's just one other person, so I'm gonna make this quick before there's more people to judge me. A real taxi, let me show you. See? Taxi. Yeah. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes, I didn't vlog or do a lot of things in July because I was doubting everything. I was like, oh my God, I've not accomplished anything. On a scale of 1 to 10 in accomplishments in my life, I give myself a 1.5, blah, blah, blah. So I was just really freaking out and it was out of thin air. And so yeah, sometimes actually small mistakes make me extremely depressed. So yeah, okay, I agree. If you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation, no, I don't do things like that unless if they are planned like beforehand. But on a general basis, no, I don't. I struggle to even make eye contact. So that's a no. I strongly disagree. And then you are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative work. Oh, I am actually. When it comes to songs and poems and stuff like that, I actually do find myself in such conversations where I'm just breaking down and looking at like the various interpretations. I do that with lyrics, I do that with TikToks and stuff, a lot of things. Okay, bye. I'm very, 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 very nervous. You are inclined to follow your head than your heart. That is true. Like I said, I love the matters of the heart. Anything that has to do with emotions, I'm in. Do you like what you see? You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next? Not really. I'm interested in a lot of things, but I don't find it difficult to choose what to try next because I only find it difficult to choose what to try next when there's two things that require money that I have to choose from. That is the only time. Other than that, no. I do everything in its time. So I disagree. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. That is very true. Instead of just like going, oh my God, what would happen if something like that happened? I most likely go, oh my God, what would happen if something happened? Like I always just panic, hey? I always panic about many things. I always go straight to panic mode, like it's just a problem that I have that I need to fix. For now, this is true, so I agree. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. That is true. I do not like attention, so being a leader of a group puts all the attention on my side, and I do not like that. So that is true. I will agree. Hello, do I look pretty? Good morning, it's a new day. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. That is a lie. I actually struggle to find things that I'm good at that have nothing to do with art, so I strongly disagree. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? I strongly disagree, because rationality can bring things like, let's say we all get overcrowded on Earth. The rational thing would be to eliminate some people so that, there'll be a reasonable amount of people on Earth. But, guys, there's no moral code in that. It's just rational, but very brutal. So, no. I strongly disagree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Like I did say before on another point, it bothers me when I start a task and leave it unfinished to go do another one. And always when I sit down to do something, I like to be in a clear environment. So if I'm in a room that isn't clean, it would bother me the entire time while I'm doing that task. So yes, I love to do my chores before allowing myself to relax. I agree. You enjoy watching people argue? No, I do not. I do enjoy internet drama,
But I don't enjoy real life because if it's people that I know, then that would affect me also emotionally. And if it's people that I don't know, things are most likely to start flying, and it could be plates, it could be stones, it could be bullets. I do not want to be collateral damage. So no, I disagree. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. That is true, especially in public. I don't want people to just look at me. I like the right kind of attention. So I agree. And your mood can change very quickly. I wouldn't say that is true. It changes really quickly if it's changing from good to bad. But from bad to good, it takes a while, so I'm not sure. I will disagree. I will use the small bubble. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I have people in my life that are like that lose patience with me because I'm not as efficient as them. And I try not to be that person. I experience that a lot, and I don't think that I am that person. At least I hope not. I would have to ask people in my life, but I don't think I am. So I disagree. I often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yes, I do. It's a problem that I have that I'm trying to fix, but yeah, I do. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death? No. When I was a Christian, I believed that there's nothing after death. And now I believe other things, but I do not actively explore that. I'm not very interested in it. So I will disagree. Hello, it's another hour. I'm in a shop. My sister, just came out of the fitting room. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I disagree with that. I actually love my own company, and these days I rarely ever get time to be alone. So I really craved some alone time. Okay, so I will strongly disagree to that. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Actually, that's when I get a kick, when things get really theoretical. If someone knows something better, then I'm really listening. If not, then I'm the one talking. Most of the time, I'm the one talking. So I disagree. I find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from mine. I do. I'm actually that kind of person that can fit themselves in somebody else's shoes. I do empathize with people because I'm a highly emotional person and I care about other human beings. So yeah, that's a good enough explanation, right? I strongly agree. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Usually, yes. And like I said about being punctual and stuff like that, it is a problem that I have that I want to stop. But yeah, if it's a hard decision, I'm going to procrastinate for a while until the very last moment. I agree. I strongly agree.
Hello, I'm now at home. You really second guess the choices that you have made. I disagree. I second guess myself a lot. I third, fourth, fifth, 10th guess myself a lot. So yeah, I will strongly disagree. After a long, exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No, it's the exact opposite. I want to be alone in a quiet place doing whatever the heck that I want. Not a loud, lively social event. No, I disagree. You enjoy going to art museums. I do not know whether or not I enjoy it. I've never been there. I also do not have a huge fascination of that kind of art. Like I look and it's, oh my god, it's interesting, but it doesn't strike my fancy in such a sense. So I will disagree. I will use the small bubble because I'm biased. I've never really been to places like that.
You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Actually, no, I do not think that I do. I understand a little too easily. Sometimes I even understand lies. So I disagree. You have a to-do list for each day. I agree. I do actually have a list every day. They have dates. Depending on what I would have done in a day, I change it from day to day and add other things. Then you really feel insecure. How I would love for that to be true, but I feel insecure quite often. Like I feel insecure about many things pretty often. I disagree. You avoid making phone calls. I also disagree to that because I actually prefer phone calls over texting. Texting is a little bit stressful. I'm not very good at it. I don't reply quickly. Sometimes I will dead ass look at the message and just not reply for like 2 weeks. So if something is serious or I need to talk to someone, even if it's just a playful chat, I actually make a phone call. So I disagree. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from my own. I do not spend a lot of time trying to understand them. However, when I do stumble over them, I do sit through my being uncomfortable because I gain some insight, and you're supposed to listen to things like that. You can't just like listen to people that you agree with all the time. Your mind doesn't expand. You know what I mean? So I will disagree. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Nope, I don't contact anybody. Things just happen. I don't initiate anything. Like I said, I just love to be alone. So yeah, no, that doesn't happen. Also, I'm broke. I disagree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. That is true. Yes, I agree. Like, if it's something I planned, my mind is literally a one-track mind. I want to go on that track until I finish. So yeah, I agree. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. I've been healing lately, so I do feel better about some things. I think I've forgiven myself, but it takes me a long time to get to a point where I'm like, yeah, it's the past, you know. So yeah, I agree. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I do sometimes. I think rarely is a little bit too much. It's like, oh, once in a blue moon. I do think about it a lot, and I think I'm convicted in my beliefs right now that there's something particular that I do believe. So I don't think about it often anymore, but I'll just click the gray button because I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay, your emotions control you more than you control them. That is actually true. Hey, like I just struggle to ow. This is what I hate about having nails. Fucking hell, that hurts. I actually struggle to control my emotions sometimes. I agree. You take great care not to make people look bad even when it is completely their fault. I tend to do this, yes, especially when it comes to people that are important, like a person that I work for instance. Like, she has to be always right, you know? So it depends. It's not everybody, and it's not always. So I think I'll take the gray button, okay? Then next, your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Actually, it's organized. It's more organized and consistent efforts than anything else, because I do make lists. I do run around and do things I need to do when it comes to nanny duties before getting into something else, you know, and then actually getting into something else the way that I planned it. So I disagree. Okay, the last one, when someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. That is actually really true. I overthink a lot of things, and I have said that I feel insecure very often and stuff, and that I strive to impress people and stuff like that. So this, yes, I agree. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I agree. I have said this repeatedly. I love being alone. So obviously I agree. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No, I actually forgot what abstract means. I need to check on abstract again before I answer this question. So it says here that abstract means existing in thought as an idea but not having a physical or concrete existence. So we go back and it says you believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I disagree. I actually am the kind of person that questions everything. So having a discussion about something that's just an idea sounds a lot like me. I disagree. Okay. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet intimate places. I also disagree to that. I like quiet places, then I can be alone or with less people, okay? Yeah, but you know at first glance how someone is feeling. I disagree. I'm not a good reader of people or people's minds like that, so I disagree. You often feel overwhelmed. I agree. I do. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. That is true. I am the kind of person that was raised in a way that you always have to follow the rules. So I actually do things by the book. So I agree. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. I agree. I was just talking about this now. So something similar to that. So yes, I agree. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I disagree. I am very, very selfish. Very selfish, especially when it comes to opportunities. I have not accomplished enough. I think I've talked about this before. So, no. At least not during this time in my life, unfortunately. So I struggle with deadlines. Jeez, I actually do. I leave things off to the last minute. We've actually mentioned this in another video. Yeah, but like I do struggle with deadlines. Yeah, I leave it off to the last minute, which puts too much pressure on me. So I agree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I actually do. Consciously, I think I am confident, but sometimes I second guess myself, right? But I am confident that in the end things will work out. So I agree. So that's 100%. It's done. Then you see your results and it tells you which personality you are. And I've actually taken this twice in the past week, and each time I have come out as the defender personality, blah blah blah. So it gives you all this information, which you can take it with a grain of salt. It's just a fun exercise to do, whether or not you believe in things like this. I think this is psychology, so it's not any woo-woo spiritual stuff or something that you think you may want to be afraid of or something like that. But Rachel, this is for you. I hope this is helpful. I will make another video that's not as, maybe it will be all over the place, but it will not be about taking a personality test, to kind of help you get started, because it is a wonderful journey. You may even start healing your trauma, which may open up some blessings for you, which is what I want for everyone, because that's what's been happening for me this year. So friends, I really do hope that you enjoyed the video. You enjoyed this new format of me being in various places while I'm filming. I think that I'm going to continue doing this. I may consider putting on makeup maybe in the middle of the day, just so I can look presentable for you guys, but I think I'm gonna be doing this more often. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I love you so much. I hope this was helpful. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. The other day I was getting ready to go to the DSTV Content Creator Awards, and you may know this by the time you see this. Maybe you do know this already if you follow me on TikTok or on Instagram. If you don't, I won. And the vlogs are already up on TikTok. If you would like to see that, they are under the playlist Fun Day Vlogs. So you will get all the information there. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Well, the video. It was a vlog/video.